This is linear functions and programming. Linear function programming is a mathematical method of solving practical problems as the allocation of resources by means of linear functions where the variables involved are subject to constraints. This is the example problem we will be doing today. A calculator company produces a scientific calculator and a graphing calculator. Long-term projections indicate an expected demand of at least 100 scientific and 80 graphing calculators each day. Because of limitations on production capacity, no more than 200 scientific and 170 graphing calculators can be made daily. To satisfy a shipping contract, a total of at least 200 calculators must be shipped each day. If each scientific calculator sold results in a $2 loss, but each graphing calculator produces a $5 profit, for how many of each type should be made daily to maximize net profit? Coming up next are the 6 steps to solving the linear function. Step 1, define the variables. The X is the number of scientific calculators produced. The Y is the number of graphing calculators produced. Write an objective function. Go. Find if you're maximizing profit or minimizing cost and set up your equation. The objective function for this problem is P equals negative 2x plus 5y. By using x and y variables that you found, set up constraints that you will later graph. The constraints are x is between 100 and 200, y is between 80 and 170. With graph paper, you will graph the constraints by using the x and y variables that you found in the problem earlier. Once you have graphed the constraints, you will use the corner points and put them into a table and plug them into the constraints earlier defined in the problem. Finally, you will need to interpret the results into a context of the problem in a sentence. The results for this problem is 100 scientific calculators and 170 graphing calculators. The end.